I can't do this, Sam. I know. It's all wrong. By rights, we shouldn't even be here. But we are. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. The shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come. And when the sun shines, it'll shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you. That meant something. Even if you were too small to understand why. And I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. They kept going. Because they were holding on to something. What are we holding on to, Sam? There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dreamlode's virtual trivia, coming to you from all across the globe. That's right. This is a global event. We have people from all around the world tuning in to play trivia. I'm your host, Angie McMahon. I teach storytelling and stand-up and sketch comedy writing at the Second City in Chicago. And I also host a nightly radio show on Spoon Radio called Spoon Fed Daily at 5 o'clock Central, if you ever want to check that out. Tonight, the first thing we're going to do is form your teams. These will be the teams that you'll compete with. And then we'll do 3 rounds of trivia. Each round will have points, and we will, at the end of each round, not only give you the answers, but tell you which team is ahead. So, first thing we're going to do is form those teams. We're going to put you into a breakout room with the team. We want you to introduce yourself and what city you're from. As a group, you're going to decide on the one name that rules them all. 5 points for the most creative name. Round 1 will begin right after you have your teams formed. So we're going to put you in your breakout rooms now, and I'm going to come back and talk to you in just a minute. All right, it looks like everyone is back. We hope you guys got to know each other and had a good time. So we have 3 fantastic groups. Our first group is the Council of Corona. Our second group, nope, I think I got that wrong. Sorry, our first group is the Celtic Cubs. Our second group is Council of Corona. And our third group is Smog's Raiders. And of course, we did say you would get those 5 bonus points for a creative title. And of course, me being from Chicago, I'm going to give it to the Celtic Cubs. Gotta love an Irish Cubs fan. So we're ready to start. Get those thinking caps on. Round 1. Who directed the Lord of the Rings movie series? That's worth 1 point. Which character is famous for the line, "My precious"? 3 points. Which actor starred as Boromir in the Lord of the Rings series? 5 points. From who did Frodo Baggins inherit the One Ring? 8 points. Who were the primary foot soldiers of the Dark Lord's armies? 12 points. That is our first round, everyone. So we are going to put you back into your breakout rooms, and you guys are going to discuss the answers with your usher, and then I will see you back here in just a few minutes. It looks like everyone is back. Very excited to get this trivia game started. So we have round 1. Who directed the Lord of the Rings movie series? Peter Jackson. I mean, come on. If you're here for Lord of the Rings trivia, you got to at least know Peter Jackson was the director. In number 2, which character is famous for the line, "My precious"? I hope you appreciated that interpretation, that dramatic interpretation of Gollum. Which actor starred as Boromir in the Lord of the Rings series? Sean Bean. He's such a little bean, that guy. From whom did Frodo Baggins inherit the One Ring? That's Bilbo Baggins. Of course, the baggy Bilbo Baggins. Look at them feet. Love it. Who were the primary foot soldiers of the Dark Lord's army? The orcs, of course. So now we're going to find out who won. Who got all the rings in one spot? Guess what? Everyone got all the questions right. So it is a 3-way tie right now. Well, except for the Celtic Cubs, who have a little advantage with their 5-point bonus lead. So we shall continue on with our trivia. Round 2 worth 29 points. What is the fictional universe setting of the Lord of the Rings series? Name the wizard who is a leader of the Fellowship of the Ring and the Army of the West. Who is the Lady of the Woods of Lorthlorn? Lorthlorn. I'm sure I said that perfectly correct. When Aragorn is crowned king of Gondor, who does he take as his queen? How many members are there in the Fellowship of the Ring? Those are your next 5 questions. We are ready to bring you back into your rooms, and I will come checking on you guys in a bit. Hello, darling friends. We are back from round 2. I hope everyone had a good time. Let's see if anybody can get a leg up on this one. Which of the fictional universe settings of the Lord of the Rings series? Of course, it's Middle Earth. We all know Middle Earth. Name the wizard who is the leader of the Fellowship of the Ring and the Army of the West. That would be Gandalf. We would also accept Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White, or like one of our teams was back and forth on, both. Why not? Who is the Lady of the Woods? Who is the Lady of the Woods of Lorthlorn? Galadriel? Galandriel? Guys, I haven't seen all the movies. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I have. All right. When Aragorn is crowned king of Gondor, who does he take as his queen? Arwen. We all know her dad, who sings The Rock. You know who I'm talking about. How many members of there in the Fellowship of the Ring? There are 9. I will say, I did see the last movie, and it had like 5 endings, and I couldn't stay awake. And that's when I was like, maybe I should have started from the beginning, but I don't regret my choices. Let's see. We had the Council of Corona coming in with 12 points, just getting 1 question wrong. We had the Celtic Cubs all getting 0 points. Is that right, Josie? I don't think that's right. Is that right? Oh, the points are at the top. Gotcha. I'm reading the score sheet wrong. So Council of Corona is at 50 points right now. The Celtic Cubs are at 51 points total, and the Smog Raiders are at 58. So the Smog.
Sorry, what did we get wrong from Council of Corona?
It looks like you got the last question wrong.
No, we
got
got
that right.
9.
It was the 4th question.
4th question. Thank you, Josie.
Arwen or Galadriel?
It
We
was,
definitely got
you
that
put Baruthiel? That's not right.
She didn't know how to spell it.
I
Obviously.
think that might have been a miscommunication, but no stress. Just want to throw out there.
Good thing this isn't for money, right, Fred?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Just tried.
I think I am wrong. I think it's Arwen, and I actually write, I think, a different answer. I'm sorry.
No worries. I was just curious.
Oh, but then that changes things, because then that means that the Council of Corona and the Smogs Raiders are tied for 58 points.
What happened to my Cubs?
It's very important.
They got the last question wrong. They said 12 people
Oh.
were in the fellowship, and that's not correct.
That is not correct. All right. So we got all the points squared away. Everyone's feeling good, especially about my pronunciation of all these wizards' names. I feel good about that.
I'm feeling very good, Angie. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get on to round 3. Here we go. The Lord of the Rings was written as a sequel to which book? Got to know the sequence of the books. Where do Frodo and his fellow hobbits live? This was actually, fun fact, They made a play about this. First play I ever saw in the 4th grade. Best nap ever. Who is the head of the White Council? 5 points. The character Peregrine Took is more commonly known by what name? Character Peregrine Took is more commonly known by what name? The Ents are a race of creatures that closely resemble what? Those are your round 3 questions. Get back into those rooms, guys, and I can't wait to see how this all ends. Hello, friends. We are coming back. This is the final round. Is everyone excited? I know I am. Round 3. The Lord of the Rings was written as a sequel to which book? It was The Hobbit. Of course. Where do Frodo and his fellow hobbits live? The Shire. Oh, the Shire. Who is the head of the White Council? Saruman the White. I like how everyone is kind of color-coded in this book. The character Peregrine Took is more commonly known by what name? Pippin. Also a great musical. The Ents are a race of creatures that closely resemble what? A tree. Oh, we have to tell you who has taken it home here, guys. We have a 2-way tie. And so your 2 winners tonight.
No, we're gonna do a tiebreaker question.
We are going to do a tiebreaker question. Do you have that? Have you
I
sent
just
that to
came
me?
up with something really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Elsie, take it away. Take away the tiebreaker. Can I tell them? Okay,
How many Oscars did The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King win? Whoever says it first gets the point.
11.
Who just said that?
Danielle, let's go.
Nice, Emily.
I was totally
That was
just
you.
cheering.
Did I get it?
Who said 11? Who was the
Danielle.
Danielle.
and whose team is that?
Council of Corona.
All right, then you guys win.
Woohoo! Yes,
All
Danielle.
credit to Danielle.
Hey.
Good job.
Hooray! But you're all winners in my book. Here's what I'd love to tell you guys. This was our first. We've been in beta with these events for a few weeks, but this is our first event that you guys helped us christen, and what a wonderful time to try to connect people in such a strange time. If you enjoyed this event, please consider going to our Patreon page, which you can find the link for on our Facebook page or Instagram if you become fans on either of those platforms. And then you can find out about other trivia games that we're going to be holding in the next few weeks. All with me, your delightful host that mispronounces wizards' names in movies she's never seen, and obviously in slideshows she hasn't looked at previously to when we went live. So there's the Patreon link in the comments section. If you like tonight, it's a good way to support. Keep things like this going so that we can all stay connected and entertain each other for a little while longer. I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope that everyone stays safe, and I guess wash your hands. That's the big takeaway. All right, everyone, have a fantastic evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Guys, thanks Danielle for getting that question right so we could win.
Congrats.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
Have a good one.
Stay safe.
You too.
Mhm.
Stay safe,